And I suppose I'm...
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Damn. What a tank. He's like, stop torturing me. I fucking hate you. I'm gonna kill you. Oh god. Ew. It's a noise again. Yep. I'm good like that, you see, people. I'm good like that. Oh my god, she looks hot. Just fucking starts poking her with the broom, just like, wah, 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 wah. Oh. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cries hysterically as the man contemplated their next steps. That's disgusting. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not a rack. I can't remember what it's called. A rack is something where you get tied down and your limbs pulled. That's horrific. If there isn't a rack in this game, I'm going to be rather surprised, but... Alexander, man, you are some messed up guys. You too, Daniel, you're fucked up as well, mate. And you deserve to get... That's a saw. That's a fucking saw. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's so hot. Look at that face. Look at that face. That is horrific, man. That is fucking horrific. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Well, I feel a little bit better now I know he's a rapist. Just saying. Ew. Fuck. Huh. Okay then. I'm really happy there's no monsters in this area so far, because it's been a hell of a run. That chapel was horrible. Or choir, whatever you want to call it, was nasty, and I never want to go in there again.
The cradle is ready. Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right? He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible. Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Alexander, you're the only monster here. As you can see, that man recognised Alexander as a monster. He said that you're a man. He didn't claim that Alexander was a man. And that's probably that guy, if you remember, that was like, oh, I know what this is. That's a piercing thing. Oh, that's a piercing rack thing. Oh, that's not nice. But for Alexander, not Alexander, sorry, that guy was probably, remember, in the jail, the prison, who was like, why would he run back into a burning house? Blah, 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 blah. Seriously, how the hell could you do this to someone? They would chain you up there on those things, and they drop you onto this. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered onto the on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Reason I believe that he was better than the others, for the one main reason that he was innocent. And I'm sorry, if you're innocent in a situation like this, you obviously have a lot more of a will to live. Because you don't know why you're here, you don't understand yourself what's... House is screaming at me. House is screaming at me. Get up the stairs. I don't want anything to be in here, that's why I'm running really quickly. I just don't like being in... Oh, it lagged. At least my sanity's all good. That's nice to know. String. Perfect. That means I can now go and get the blood. Note on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reactions I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have very similar approaches to dealing with physical pain and the torture of anticipation. Terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits of violence where their strengths exceed their expectation prowess. Improper care has been put into breaking the victim. This should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain the victims when they're still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture that's horrible, you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to influence terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more effective if the process can be sustained. Why did I say sustained? Sustained. I'm terrible at reading for some reason on this game. It's a bad game. No, I'm kidding. It's just me. Also, apply the pain in doses. It's possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce a vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that the will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. So I'm assuming that's what Daniel has taken. That's why this is called Amnesia the Dark Descent, is because we literally have taken this amnesia drink to make ourselves forget, knowing that we will be capable of defeating Alexander. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me after the Napoleon's defeat. It is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. I really wish I'd read the other notes in this game now. I feel like it adds a nice, much needed effect. Alright guys, I'm going to end this one. I'm going to stop recording, so there might be a slight jump. Actually, just to be a dick, I am going to jump to a horrific jump. You won't know what it is. Be right back. Dun! Dun! That was the jump of doom right there. Straight to Alexander's ugly face. Right then. Let's go down. Let's find a way out of this gyp joint. Actually, no, we need to go collect that blood first, don't we? We need to go lower that thing down into it, and we need to get the... because we're gonna... if we can, we'll save him. Oh, shit. If we can, we'll save the bastard. If we can't, I won't save the bastard. I'm actually trying to go for completing this game today. Now, you might call me crazy, but I want to complete this game for you guys, so don't bitch. I'm not gonna lie, if it doesn't let me solve it really quickly, then I'm just gonna piss off. Right, let's keep going then. Is it just me? Or are these transmutation circles? The law of equivalent exchange. And not just that, this even looks like the room from the one of the final battles in the normal Full Metal Alchemist, not Brotherhood. If you get the reference, then you are a hero. Hang on one second, let me just try something. No, it didn't work. Never mind. Only a couple of people have understand that. Something died and so... Oh, we've read this one. Only a couple of people who understand the clap and... Well, if you understood the reference, you probably giggled. If you... Oh my god, a screaming house again. I see what... Oh, is the orb pieces needed? Okay, let's give him this thing. This thing's talking to us, by the way, just so... It's this box. Oh, piss off, I don't fucking care. I'm going back to that Citadel place. You can die and rot here. That's all you get, to be quite honest, for doing all this bullshit. It's what you get. Stay there and rot for eternity. Such filthy thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure as they're nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Oh, come on, Amnesia, don't freeze. Oh, there we go.